Why, hello everybody, it's Emma here, the Bookish Princess. Get excited, go grab yourself some coffee in your favorite mug. I have a Mary Poppins mug here today because there's going to be some Mary Poppins swag. As you may know, I love Disney World, and one of my favorite seasons at Disney World has to be Halloween. My family has kind of fallen in love with Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party over the past couple of years. It's just so exciting. You get to dress up, and I feel like it makes me think of the whole trip as Halloween-y. I try to incorporate different Halloween elements and colors into my entire trip wardrobe, which is what we're going to be talking about today. Today I'm getting ready, and I thought I would bring you guys along, show you the different costumes I'm getting ready, my wardrobe, different bits and pieces. This isn't going to be as comprehensive a packing video as some of the ones I've done in the past. If you want to check those out, I'll leave them linked down below or up above. I feel like you guys really like the packing videos. They always seem really popular, or maybe YouTube just for its own mysterious reasons decides to show them more often. So if you are new around here, welcome. I hope you'll subscribe down below. Not only can you see all of this fun stuff going into the suitcases, you can also see it in action at the parks. I post lots of fun Disney World vlogs, resort tours, restaurant reviews, plus lots of other stuff, books, style, you name it. Hope you'll stick around and check it out. Meanwhile, we're going to get down to the packing. Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Sorry, I can't help it. So I shifted you guys over here so I could give you a little bit of a better look at the beautiful explosion of Halloweenness going on right here. So adults are not normally allowed to dress up in costume at the Disney parks. The one exception to this is the Halloween party. So many adults come dressed up to the Halloween party. So many families come dressed in theme. It's just such a good time. One of the themes my family has really enjoyed has been Mary Poppins. You may have seen my costumes in my Instagram pictures or in my Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party vlogs from years past. I have gone as the white and red Jolly Holiday Mary Poppins for 2 Halloween parties. I've actually seen other people do this too, and I think it makes perfect sense. When you work really hard on a costume for the Halloween party, it's not enough to wear it to one Halloween party. It's you want to wear it again to the next Halloween party to get more pictures or do things that you didn't get to do the first time. So that is what we did. Once was not enough for Mary Poppins. My mom is an excellent seamstress and made my Mary Poppins costume, but she also had the brilliant idea of doing a dark side Mary Poppins. Last year we actually had dinner at Cinderella's Royal Table during the Halloween party, which was really cool. We could see Hallowishes out the windows. And of course it was really fun for Mary Poppins and Bert to meet all of the princesses. While we were there, I changed from the light side Mary Poppins to the dark side Mary Poppins. It was super fun. Aurora was like, the fairies have been at your dress. This year though is going to be 100% dedicated to dark side Mary Poppins. Think of her like a Sith Lord Mary Poppins, like Darth Poppins. I mean, you think about the character Mary Poppins, and she really practically is a witch, so she could totally be a Sith Lord too. One of the most fun parts about the Halloween party is noticing other costumes, and I wasn't sure if people were gonna get it that it was Mary, but Dark Side Mary, but everyone really seemed to get it. So many cast members were like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome. I've never seen anything like it. Now, unfortunately, there was not a Dark Side Bert last year. My brother Athos went as Bert to my Mary Poppins, but we didn't have a Dark Side costume for him. But this year, Athos is totally getting Dark Side Bert, and so the look will be complete. It's gonna be so much fun. Wearing this at the Halloween party has definitely made me wish I could wear petticoats all the time. I think all of my Halloween party costumes so far have had petticoats, because one year I went as the trolley girl and she had an epic petticoat too. This one for Dark Side Mary Poppins is a beautiful lime green, got a little hidden orange bow right there. And then we move on to the skirt. We actually kind of cobbled this together, but it's been super effective. So this skirt was actually, I think, originally attached to a blouse, but we cut the blouse off, added on nice little green bows right there. It is so beautifully swirly and swishy, and oh my gosh, look at the little ruffle on the trim. So much fun. So that's the skirt. This is the blouse. And this, again, was kind of cobbled together. We found this beautiful lacy blouse on eBay. We added these cool gauzy sleeves. And of course, the most important part for Mary is like the frill on the front, which has some lime green ribbon hidden in it. Added the lime green ribbon and this awesome kind of collar around the neck. Also got some lime green lace at the edges. This just came out so well. So Mary Poppins has a very distinctive red belt in the movie. So this is the lime green belt. This costume has lots of pieces. I always have to like go through them really carefully to make sure everything is here. For instance, one of these gloves just went missing this morning and I went on a goose hunt for it, but I found it. So we have two lovely black lace gloves, have tights. These are the shoes, which we got very creative with to make the Mary Poppins shoes. So Mary Poppins shoes in the movie are very, very distinct because if you just look at it at first glance, it looks kind of like white boots. But when you take a closer look, you realize that the toe and the heel are pink. And I think that actually what that shoe was, it'd be really cool to see that costume in person and like see how it was actually done. But what I think is that it's pink shoes with white spats. These are actually Capezio dance shoes because they have just the perfect heel, the perfect shape. And then, so Mary Poppins spats come very high up her leg and they are so well fitted. They were obviously custom made for Julie Andrews. Couldn't find any custom spat makers, so we made do with a sock, which we fastened onto the shoe. And then it is really fitted to your leg. And then we just added some kind of green buttons there on the side. And I think these are really effective. I almost felt bad like covering them up with the black sort of sock spat because just the green color of these was so gorgeous. We did have to paint them. We just got some fabric paint and painted the Capezios. So I really debated about whether or not I should show you this next costume or just kind of surprise you guys with it. But I guess it would be fun to show it to you. See if you can guess what it is as I show you each piece. So Mickey ears are involved. I'm gonna need to add a little bow to these Mickey ears to make them look just right. So then we have some light blue socks. I do have some really cute black shoes to go with this, which I'll show you in a minute. Don't even worry about it. We're getting to the shoes. I have a blue pleated skirt. I actually got this a long time ago at Macy's, but when I thought about doing this outfit, I was like, oh my gosh, I already have the skirt. This is gonna be so easy. All I needed was a white turtleneck. I actually had kind of a hard time finding the right white turtleneck because I needed one with a ribbed waist to give it the right look. Then I customized the turtleneck and added the final pieces, which were some black letters spelling out Annette. So those are the costumes which are pretty high on the packing list. Another thing that is always really high on the packing list is this. This is my trusty vlogging camera. It is the PowerShot SX510HS by Canon. This particular model, I'm pretty sure, is discontinued, but I think there is a new one, so I'll make sure I link that down below, along with the other things that I'm mentioning in this video. The new version of this, I think, has a 50 times zoom, and this one of the things that I've loved about it is that it has a 30 times zoom. I'm not sure I've ever shown you guys this, but look at what this camera looks like. Like, you can never see this because you're always on the other end of this camera, but that's what it looks like when it's zoomed in 30 times. It's like a Canon. Anyway, I thought I'd actually switch over to this camera now to give you sort of a more vlog style look at some of the things I'm getting ready. So since I mentioned shoes, we might as well take a quick look at the shoes I'm thinking of. These guys are the ones. These also are Capezios. I just really like this style. It's such a classy heel. It's really hard to find a heel like that, I feel like, when you go out shopping. They're all these kind of thick, ugly heels, but this is so dainty and lovely. These are what I'm planning to wear with the Annette Funicello costume. I think I just have to add some little ribbons on there and then they'll look perfect. These, you guys, are so cute. These are from ModCloth. They obviously are not very practical for the parks, but I feel like they'll go really well with some of the outfits I'm planning on wearing, which I will be showing you in a sec. And also, they're super Halloween-y, so they'll just be really fun. These are obviously slightly more practical because they're flats. I've had these for years. You can kind of see they're showing their wear. So I haven't decided if I should bring these. These, you guys, are so gorgeous. These are Rifle Paper Company Keds. Look at the gorgeous rifle design on the inside. Just absolutely love these. They're so bright and orange and Halloween-y. I have worn them around because that is one of the most important things about the shoes you're wearing to Disney World, especially if you're wearing anything that is going to be like all day. Like if you know it's just going to be an evening, I feel like that's okay. And I know I've worn these. These have actually been pretty okay as Mary Poppins. Like by the end of the night, you're definitely ready to take them off, but they don't become uncomfortable until about maybe like 3/4 through the night, so that's really good. These last shoes, if you look at them closely, have like been through the wars. I have worn these so often. They are Crocs, just a basic pair of white Crocs flats, and they just match everything. They're so comfortable. My feet have never had a problem in Crocs, although if it's your first time wearing Crocs, you might have to break them in a little bit. So again, make sure you try out your shoes before you wear them on a Disney vacation. I did buy actually a new pair of white Crocs, which have not gotten here yet, but I'm gonna have to wear them a little bit to make sure they're okay, because if they're not, I'll just give these guys a wash and go back to them. I wear these just all the time, like at Disney World, at home. I figured we could come over here to look at the electronics, although first we can be distracted by the books. I kind of want to bring a physical book with me. I usually just bring my Kindle because it's so much more practical, but I just bought these. I finished rereading Silas Marner already, actually, but I kind of want to bring Robinson Crusoe or maybe Kim. They look very Halloween-y, right? I could maybe use them as a prop in some photos. And this book, oh my gosh, I'm almost finished with it. But I've been loving it so much. So I'm kind of thinking it wouldn't take up a lot of room. I might just bring it. We'll have to see. So my camera things. See, I told you guys I was going to find a use for this Rifle Paper Company box. I mentioned it in my stationery haul. So I need extra memory cards, always important. Also extra batteries and of course all the chargers. I do have a GorillaPod in here, which is kind of nice to put my vlogging camera on. And then of course I have this little GoPro, which has been really fun to use. It's just so small, it fits in your pocket and really handy. Oh hey, this is just a little tripod to put the GoPro on. Obviously won't need the headphones. You guys, they came out with a Lego Friends Snow White, so obviously I needed to get her. Look at how cute she is. I'm thinking I'll bring her along and she'll be my trip mascot. She's just absolutely adorable. I'm not even gonna pretend to be ashamed of liking the Disney Princess Lego Friends. Like, I wish Disney had come out with those when I was little. I loved Legos. I played with my brother's Legos. I had a couple of my own sets, but the new Lego Friends are just so dainty and girly. Here I have Belle and her Prince Charming. Oh, and look at Mrs. Potts. They're so cute. There's Poe. I love Poe. Hey, speaking of pins, I cannot forget my extra trading pins, which I always keep in this little thing I also have in here. These are my collection of Epcot passports. So once I get the Food and Wine, I will have the complete set, Festival of the Arts and Flower and Garden from this year. These are from, let's see, 2014, 2015, 2016. Super cute. I have this out to remind me I always like to bring a mini lightning cable and my little pineapple recharging stick, which is super cute. Really, any recharging stick will work, but it's just so handy to have this in the parks for when your phone runs out of battery. All right, I switched back over to the other camera because I'm going to show you guys what's in my closet and what I'm planning on getting out to wear. Also, I don't think I showed you yet, this is actually the 2016 Halloween party shirt. First of all, I have this dress, which I bought at the dress shop. I did wear it a little bit on our May trip. It's by Pinup Couture. It's so beautifully made. Just look at this skirt. Look at all those gathers. There's so much material. It has pockets. It has pockets, guys. It also has sleeves. It has, like, I don't know, a little bit of like a witchy kind of maybe Halloween-y vibe that I think will be really cute. I have been making something very special to go with it. So I've been actually working on another craft. You guys are getting a little tour of my Halloween decorations here. How perfect is this drawer? My friend Michelle made it, and it's like my favorite thing ever. Also got Mary Shelley, author of Frankenstein, on my Ladies of Literature calendar up here. Anyway, so this is going to be basically a little mini witch hat, sort of fascinator witch hat to go with the pink dress. I think I might do a little black ribbon around there or something to make it just like a little bit more Halloween-y, but try to do the diamonds in just the same way as they're done on the dress, and I just think it'll look really cute. This next dress is another repeat wear, but it's so perfect, I don't really care. I wore this to Pandora, and so I'm gonna wear it to Pandora again on this trip. It has a little pink belt that just completes the look. I was thinking I'd try to switch up the shoes that I'm wearing with it. Last time I wore some sandals, so this time I was thinking it might be fun to wear some pink shoes. I really wish these shoes went with it. I don't know, what do you guys think? Could they work? The problem is that these shoes are so orange and there isn't any orange in this dress. Like it's just a kind of light pink and a red. So like, I feel like it almost works, but I'm not sure it gets there. I don't know, I still have to decide. What do you think? This skirt, you guys, oh my gosh. It's so long, it has pockets. It looks so just like Audrey Hepburn. Fabulous, it fits perfectly. The material is a little bit on the thicker side, but I figure the worst of the summer heat will hopefully be gone. And also, you go inside so much, like into the air conditioning, that it doesn't really matter. I never really mind like the heat, like with the Mary Poppins costume. Obviously that's a lot of layers for Florida, but I've never really minded. I feel like in general I'm way more likely to feel too cold rather than too hot. I'm thinking of bringing my BB-8 purse along because I feel like with the black and white this would look really cute, and also with the orange, just a little bit Halloween-y. I could bring it to Hollywood Studios when we meet BB-8, so that'll just be perfect. Just look at this skirt. Isn't it like incredible? This is by Tommy Hilfiger, just like my Pandora dress. I do love the way these dresses are constructed. It's just really nice material, beautifully tailored. It doesn't have pockets and it doesn't have sleeves, so it's not like perfect, but you know, it's getting there. I found this belt at Macy's. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so lovely. I feel like that's just what this dress needs, is it just needs a belt around the waist, and then it's perfect. All right, you guys, we've been all over the place getting this packing done, so I thought I'd bring us back to where we started. BB-8, rocking the witch hat. Kind of my favorite thing. As I mentioned earlier, this isn't really a complete packing list, just the highlights. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll subscribe for more fun videos. Give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Are you getting ready for a Disney trip? Are you preparing a costume for Disney or elsewhere? I'd love to hear about it. That's about it from me. I hope you're having a magical day and a spooky day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.